everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land with me, Farmer Willie B. So, it's been a while, a good long while. So I thought I would try something here on No Man's Land, kind of like a farm build, um, or map build, really, survival type thing. I was watching our good friend Milk That Hen, watching his videos, and thought I'll give this a try. So, what have we done so far? So, we've got 117,000 in the bank, and we shall go to the PDA. So, here on plot 26, this has been bought and it's got a couple of sell points on it. We've got the biomass heating plant, and I've put on sort of bale sell point. It's not much different in price to the shop, but I thought it gives me something different to work with. And I am starting here on plot 45. And I've got my little house here. I don't know why I go to the back door, but I call that the back door. The front door here. So I've got myself a shed here as well. And I've kind of marked out the sort of layout of where I can work from, and I've drawn the road in as well here. So basically what Milk That Hen has done is he has turned all these roads, these faded roads that you can see underneath the grass, he's changed them into waterways. I'm not going to do that. I might add water as I go along, see how I get on. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to start here, and I know what a lot of you will be thinking, oh, here we go, he's going to be cutting trees down. No, I'm going to try and avoid cutting trees down as much as possible. Um, Only trees I'll be cutting down on this sort of section here, which won't be happening probably in this episode, but this is kind of just like a setup video, let's get started type thing, is probably this bunch here. A lot of the little trees and bits I would like to keep in and use them sort of within my fields. That way you're not getting too bored of me cutting trees down in every episode. So once we get to maybe, let's have a look at the PDA. Once we get to like maybe getting these plots here with the large bunch of the trees, we'll need to remove some of them anyway, but we'll probably maybe find a quicker way of doing it. I would like to sell it as logs rather than wood chips, but if we get to that point, we shall do that. So there will be animals on here as well, but I would ideally like to try and keep them sort of away from the farm area, which would be here. Um, I will put maybe a field in here somewhere. I'm thinking of, because it goes up to about here, across to here. So I'm thinking of putting a field in somewhere around about here. Um, and maybe trying to keep most of the yard down the bottom. I have got a bit of space across here where I could put a yard in. Maybe I could put a field in, small field in here maybe. Yeah, I could probably do that actually. Yeah, we'll put the field on this side and we'll work something out on this side. Um, Maybe make a large farm area here and then use the rest of it for field work and stuff like that. And then as we progress to getting animals and that, maybe get animals onto the plot opposite. We will be adding productions and stuff in as we go along as well, so they might be within our plots of land as well, but we'll see how we get on. Um, so, back up to the shop, bump, and I've already bought a tractor. So this is the Fiat 670 HDT, and it's sitting at 100 horsepower at the moment. So I plan to try not to lease too much stuff, but whatever I lease, I can lease a couple of items at a time, and we'll see where we go from there. What are we going to be doing first? I think we're going to be probably cutting grass and baling. We'll just check the volume of this. Same vehicle volume is quite loud, but it's turned right down actually, but never mind. Right, okay. So the first thing we're going to want to buy is a mower. So I cannot actually attach anything to the front. I don't know if the 3-point link will work on this, so I want to avoid doing that, buying that just now. Maybe test that at some point. So for mowers, I was thinking of going ahead with. Where's a new mower's not? Oh no, it's under mulchers, isn't it? I don't know what it takes. 150, so that's too powerful for us. So we can go with the Batwing, the John Deere Batwing just now. So we'll buy that. No mulcher, wheel standard. Right, so we'll go with that, and then we'll go ahead and we shall mow the grass, get it turned into bales, and get them sold at the bale sell point. So how is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. As I said, it's been quite a while since I've been on here. Um, I was I was looking to do farmhand to farm owner, um, but with the collaboration coming up in a few weeks with Rusty Money Gaming, I don't want to do anything that's going to take up too much of my time. So this could be something that's just sort of once a week type thing. Um, if I get lucky, I might get 2 episodes a week, but we'll stick with one for the time being. We'll get the grass mowed. Not overly worried about the side on the left, more of the side on the right here that I want to get done. So I think we'll probably just start round about here. Unfold this fella. Lower him down and we'll get started. So I'm hoping this pulls okay. As we go along, hopefully when we make enough money that we'll be able to do like a lot of painting and decorating and stuff. Just there is okay. There's so much. Try and find out where I have access to land here. Right. There is a lot of slots available to us, so we're going to utilize that as best as we can without going overboard. So I think we can go straight up here. Get the map up and see where I. Oh yeah, okay. See where I am. Make sure that it's leaving a line. I must be too far over. I'll get back to that bit later. So yeah, with No Man's Land, it's really good that we've got so much slots to use. Um, so I'm hoping that we get a few areas with some really nice placeables and buildings and sell points, productions, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that you'll all enjoy the little ride that we're going to have. And there's my spot over there, so I am way off. Oh well. So I won't bore you too much with the mowing and stuff. So what I could probably do is instead of doing time lapses, I'll probably just do cutting in and stuff like that, and getting you back in when pretty much everything's done and on to the next job. So, but yeah, I would really, ideally, I would like to keep the trees as much as possible, especially the small ones. They'd be look really nice when they're used against in the farmlands and stuff, because you see a lot of it in the fields. So why not make the best of it and leave them as they are? I mean, if a few, obviously, if a few of them do get in the way, we're gonna end up having to remove them. But until then, we'll make the best of what we have. I'm hoping not to have the episodes too long. It will depend on how much talking I do, if that doesn't bore you, um, and how much work that we can try and get done. So we've got to really think about it. We've got to really put our thinking caps on when it comes to this and decide what we're going to be doing. I'm going to follow the same sort of suit with Milk That Hen, and I'm not going to use farmhands until I've actually got sort of like a little homestead for them, sort of thing. Building a small town would be an ideal thing as well, but for the farmhands, it'd be like buying little homes for them to stay in, and hopefully figure a way that we could do it so that we actually pay them, but they have to pay for accommodation and stuff like that. So I'll figure that one out, and then when we get to that, animal wise, I'm gonna try and do all the animals. I don't really do horses, so the horses definitely won't be one of them. But and pigs, I've not really delved into, so it'll definitely be cows, sheep, and chickens. What kind of barns and how many animals to have will all depend on. Um, well, it wouldn't really depend on much, but I don't want to go overboard with animals and stuff. So maybe you just get a pen that'll take maybe 200 to 300 of each animal, maybe 500 max. Um, I don't know. We'll wait and see. But until then, we're going to get this mowing done, and then we're going to get the um, windrowing done. And I think I might turn these into silage bales. So we've got to wait for the fermenting process as well. So really need to make sure we get money in and money coming in as soon as. So I'll probably just put them into grass bales and then just sell them off. Um, and maybe get a couple of fields, one or two fields in, see what we need to do. So I'll carry on with this, and then I will cut you back in when we get to. Well, that was pretty loud, wasn't it? Not sure there's a setting I can use to sort that. Yeah, so I'll cut you guys back in once I get on to the windrowing side of things. Maybe I'll just buy the windrower and the baler at the same time. So I will catch up with you guys hopefully very soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So I was going to take you guys back in during the windrowing, but upon realizing the size of the machinery that I had and the size of this field, it would have taken me a fair bit of time, and I don't want my videos um, really going too long. So I windrowed and I baled. Some of the bales are square, some of the bales are circle. The reason I've kept the circle ones is because I'm wanting to get cows at some point. So I thought I did the circle ones in here and a couple of them in here. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to collect the square bales. Hopefully they go on this trailer, and we are going to go and sell them. So I've rented this two pieces of equipment here, and we're going to collect these, sell these, see what we get. I don't think we're going to get a lot, but something's better than nothing. We've got 48,000 in the bank at the moment. So, as I said previously, where the round bales are down the bottom, we are going to create our first field. I'm thinking of putting a couple of fields at the top here on this plot as well. Just trying to think of ways of getting some sort of income. So I have been toying with the idea of getting a couple of greenhouses, depending on what money we make. I don't want to be overspending. So we'll see how we get on, and we'll see what we get out of all these square bales. But as I say, I'll keep all the round bales, and I'll keep them aside for when we get cows. Be a good way to start them off with grass. I could have used a tedder and made hay, which is a better form of food than grass, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So in the meantime, what I did as well was I sort of did a bit of landscaping, a bit of painting around the tree areas, just to break it up a wee bit. Right, so that's 27. There we go. There we are. Right, so we've got our first trailer load of bales. We'll go and sell these. Just cut across here. Some of the patches of grass I couldn't cut and pick up because it was on the land that's not owned by myself. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll keep the roads. Um, I'll keep painting the roads in, and as I said before, if I want to, I'll probably put some streams and stuff in just to for a bit of decoration and stuff, a bit of landscaping and what have you. But until then, we'll just keep them as roads for the time being. So we'll come here to the farmer's market, and we will sell these bales and see what we get out of it. It's only a bale sell point anyway, this area, so okay. Let's see if I can get them all on there. Not too bad, 13,000, I'll take that. 13,000 per trailer load. As I say, I could sell the bales at the shop, but I want to try and give myself different sell points so I'm not running up and down the shop all the time. We'll take different plots of land and put different sell points and our productions as well. I'm not sure what kind of productions I want to do. I know I want to do greenhouses. Other than that, at the moment, I'm not sure. Right, reset that, put that into operating. I think there was 42 bales in total before I did the circular bales on the bottom field there. So not sure how many more square bales I have. But yeah, it's good to be back. I'm not sure how often the videos will come out. I'm hoping once a week for this series. Um, that's my plan, to get once a week, and I'll be happy with that. Good to just try and get back into the rhythm of things. And hopefully I'll get plenty comments from all you lovely people. Maybe some ideas of anything you might want to see, whether it be vehicles or sell points, productions, anything at all. And we can certainly try and incorporate it into what we're doing. I don't really actually have much of a goal, to be honest. Just basically just keep going and have fun and just build the map, I suppose. If it gets to the point where it's getting too easy to make money, we'll probably change the setting. I think I've got it on normal. We'll put it on to hard mode, and then we'll try that out. Alright, so this is the last of the square bales, so we're not raking in the millions at the moment. Right, so I got 4,000 of that, so we're at 67,000. So I could potentially get a couple of greenhouses down. Not sure which ones yet, because I don't have cows, so I can't really. I don't want to be going to the shop and buying stuff from there at the moment. I don't actually own a trailer. So what we'll do is we'll pick up these round bales and then we'll go and store them. I had to buy. Sorry, I had to place down a petrol station because the small tractor that I have is running through fuel like nobody's business, like it's going out of fashion. Did this field with the tractor and it completely almost ran out of fuel, and I wasn't even finished. So I'm thinking we're going to have to attempt to make the money and change this out. So we'll see of when that happens, but yeah, it was running through fuel like no one's business. I have got the fuel on high usage, but I notice using this tractor, I've hardly used any fuel. So yeah, definitely going to be a case for change, I think. That would be a good idea to start with a small tractor like that, but this is where our first field's going to go. I would like to kind of decorate round the fields, maybe, having edges and stuff like that. Um, Maybe not fences or hedges. I don't know yet. I might do. I might do, but that's going to take a lot of money. So until we can design the fields and stuff so that when we do get the money in, we can actually afford to do that kind of thing. So I'm just wondering if we put the bales here maybe for now. And ooh, I thought they were going to fall over. Okay, so we'll just leave the bales there just now. Okay, and we can return the bale loader at the moment. We don't need it. I'll keep the tractor. Anything interesting in there at the moment? No. Right, so I'm thinking a couple of greenhouses productions, some manure ones, the coffee house ones. That takes manure as well. Mushrooms takes water. I'm not sure. Do we have the selling for mushrooms? I'm not sure. Can we actually sell mushrooms on here? Oh, we can. So we could potentially do mushrooms. Only takes a blooming egg. Maybe a couple of them ones, maybe? How much are they? Oh, 1,500. It's only water it takes, okay. Um, where can we overlaps another object? So we'll have to have it facing, so if we maybe put, don't know how this is going to affect the landscape, might have to do a bit of, it's not really using too much. We'll put a couple of them down. Put space between the two of them anyway, that's for sure. To get the water in. Yeah. That should do that. And then what we can do is container, I think it's in. We could put a little well in. Quite nice to put it somewhere over here. Don't want it to get in the way. Right next to the house, that'd be quite nice. Yeah, we all like a well next to the house. Perfect. So now all I need to do is fill these up and then get them started. I don't know how much they actually take water-wise, but don't think there's anything else we need to do just now, but I do need to get that field, a field, this all ploughed up. We'll probably do that in the next episode. So 61,000 at the moment. There's not really much need for that equipment at the moment, so but I'll leave it in there just now. Let's see what we've got. So I really want to be buying the items that I need, not. Ooh, is that on a pivot? I don't like the pivot ones, but if it comes to it, it comes to it. 7,300 for that. But that's how much? 9,000. That one's, to be honest, I'd probably be better off just going with that. So we'll buy that. And then we'll go to the, we'll go to the shop. We'll get the water trailer, and then we shall fill them up with water. Not sure if it's going to be worth putting them on the selling. There was videos on the benefits or the downsides to putting them on selling rather than storing. But there are trailers there that I could do auto loads for pallets, so I'm not too worried. If it means auto loading the pallets and then just coming over and selling them, then if I'm going to make more money, then that'd be the best way to do it. And the game cartridges are on the roof there. I can pick them up, but I don't really want to be doing that. I'd rather just take out loans and pay them back. I think I'm on a $250,000 loan, pound loan as it is. So let's go and get this filled up with water. So much potential, um, just for major expansion in this map. This is why I love this map. I've always come back to this map, and I love it for creativity and doing series on it as well. So, right, now I shouldn't get charged. I wasn't charged for using this before, so we're gonna start filling that up. So we'll let that fill. Ooh, that gets me every time. That really does. Okay. So I don't know if it actually tells me how much. No. It'd be actually nice if it actually told you how much water it actually takes. 144 cycles a month. Right. Oh, I did turn the time down because I was trying to get bits and pieces done. So what I'll do is turn that back up. Uh, well, I'm on normal mode, so that's fine. Times 5. So we're full on that. We'll go and fill up the first tank on the greenhouses. I will do a bit of, landscaping and stuff like that. But for the time being, we'll just leave it as it is. Right. Looks like it's going to take all of that water. Oh, it takes 5,000 liters, does it? Oh, okay. 5,000 liters of water. Okay. We'll see how quickly it runs through that water. There is a mod that you can get where you can actually fill up a big water tank as long as it's close enough to your um, productions or anything that require water. As long as it's close enough to it, it'll just keep automatically filling it, but you got to keep checking it every so often to make sure it's full. Right, perfect. All honesty, I might buy another one of these greenhouses. I don't know yet. Right, perfect. Right, let's get this going. So that's activated and it's storing. That's perfect. And we'll get this one going. Oh, right. That's that one going as well. So that's both of them going. We'll go and we own this water trailer, so we'll go and put this away. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the ploughing situation because just put this in the shed here. Actually, no, I won't. Actually, no. I'll put it over here by the well. Perfect. Now I'll put it down the side actually. That way, if I do anything, it's not in the way. So I'll fill that up. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to leave it here and then have a think about what I'm going to do in regards to the field because if we go into the plows and stuff, I don't have farm hands at the moment, so kind of the same similar fashion as Milk That Hen's doing. Um, I would want to build an area for them to live and then use the farmhands that way. Um, we could rent this out, lease this out. I know it says 260 horsepower, but and 320, but it actually doesn't really require that much horsepower to pull this along. Um, so we'll see. Might rent one of these out and maybe see how we get on. We'll see how we get on with the mushrooms. Hopefully, we'll get a few crates at that. But I'm going to leave it here, guys. And as I say, it's great to be back. It's great to be making videos again for you, all you lovely people. And hopefully, if you enjoyed what you've seen so far, if you just leave a like and comment, it really helps with the algorithm. So until next time, guys, bye for now.